Okay, so I just want to do a quick video, story time video on what happened to my Speedy 35. On my other channel, my old channel, I had posted of what's in my bag on my Speedy 35. I'll link to that video down below. But so basically what happened was my purse, well, we were shopping. Okay, so it's Memorial Day, we were shopping, and I had my bag sitting on top of the like umbrella stroller. So it's like an umbrella stroller, and it has the little hood roof shade thing for my daughter. So I had it basically, we were in the mall, so she didn't need the shade. So I just basically had it sitting on top of there, and then I had like most of the heavy stuff at the bottom in the basket. It's a Summer Infant 3D light, so it has a little basket at the bottom too. And so I just had it sitting on top of there like this. And we were shopping, you know, whatever. We're walking around. We were shopping for my brother's wedding. So I was looking for an outfit, or my mom was looking for an outfit, and my dad was looking for an outfit for the wedding. And, you know, me and my daughter just, you know, tagged along, whatever. It's Memorial Day, nothing else to really do. And we're shopping, and then there was a little hairline, like, tear right here. Right by the handle, and it was not, it's where the zipper is right here, and there's the little flip over, and then they sew the zipper on. Right there was a tear, and it was because it's a Daimer Ebene bag, so there's a red interior, so it literally was like sticking out because it was red, right? I mean, it was small, but I could definitely see it. So then I looked at the bag and I was internally like freaking out because I've only had the bag for about a year and a half. I got it in January 2015. And I take care of my bags for sure. I don't abuse them. I've watched tons of videos on YouTube and how to take care of your bags and so on and so on. Obviously I only have one bag that has Vachetta or Vachetta, some people say it weird, leather. It's the No Way that I've brought vintage. So I've only have one bag that has Vachetta, and I don't use it that often, especially not right now. It's raining a lot here, so I don't use it that often. So I mean, these bags are virtually carefree, right? And I don't abuse them or anything of that sort. Like, I don't just throw them around. You know, I definitely make sure I take care of them. And it was only a year and a half old, so I don't see why the zipper would, or the canvas would be cracking by the zipper. So internally, like I said, I'm freaking out, and I noticed that there's two more cracks on the other side. One's really small, and one is actually like, there's the zipper here, right? And then it folds over, and then there's two stitch lines right here. Between the two stitch lines, so it hadn't reached the top of the actual bag, between the two stitch lines there was another crack. And I'll insert pictures down, I'll insert pictures right now. And so I was like, what is going on? How can that happen to my bag? It's only a year and a half old. I don't abuse my bag. I take care of my bag. And I don't like use anything abrasive to clean it. I mean, I maybe cleaned it one time with non-alcohol baby wipes. Maybe one time. And I don't think I touched the top. I think I mostly cleaned the bottom, because that's, for me, where the bag would get dirtiest. So I was internally freaking out, like I said. So I had to go to the store anyways, because I had gotten a message that a couple days before that this piece that I had repaired, the zipper repaired, had been ready to pick up, and so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go pick up my item, and I'm going to go ahead and, you know, tell someone at this Louis Vuitton store about my torn canvas. So basically what he said, you know, okay, so I walk in the store, when I'm driving to the store, I'd taken pictures before, I posted on Facebook, on a Facebook group called Louis Vuitton Buy Sell Trade. No, Louis Vuitton Buy Louis Vuitton Addicts by Sell Chat or something like that. I don't remember. Something of that sort. And so I had, you know, posted on that group. It has like 30,000 members. Posted in the group and I said, hey, I'm so sad. My bag's only a year and a half and it's in good condition. I take care of my bags, but I have cracking in my canvas. Has anybody else experienced that? I'm driving to the store right now. So a good amount of girls, like 5 or 6 girls, instantly were like, oh my god, you know, that's so sad. One even said, oh my god, your bag looks like it's bleeding, which it's really small and I'm like really zoomed in the picture. So yes, it does. When you're looking at it like this far away, it's hard to tell. I had to like really get in, and because when I'm holding the bag like this, the zipper is really straight, so you couldn't tell as much. But because the way it was sitting on top of the umbrella stroller, it was kind of like leaned a little bit, like it was kind of like this, like slouchy. So when it was slouched like this is when I could tell. And so basically I asked the girls and they were like, oh my god, that, you know, my bag that's 3 years old, that started happening. And then another girl said, my Speedy that's a year and a half old, that happened to me. And then, you know, one girl mentioned about an artsy, and I'll do a story time on an artsy, what happened with an artsy too. I don't own the bag, it's my friend's bag, but I'll tell you about it. So basically she was like, you know, I can't believe that happened. You know, let us know what happens. Let us know when you go to the Louis Vuitton store. Let us know what they tell you. So I pull up to the store and I'm basically like, okay, I'm going to pick up my item and then I'm going to ask whoever's there about, you know, has this happened before? Is this normal? Because I know the artsy, which is another story time, has had bad canvas before, and they were exchanging bags for people who had bad canvas. So I went into the store and I, you know, luckily my sales associate was there. That actually he was the one, his name is Sam, at the Dallas Galleria. And so he was there and he was the one who actually helped me with the zipper repair on this. I said, hey Sam, I'm here. You know, oh, he was on the phone, so I waited for him to get on. But I was like, hey Sam, I just came in because you know, someone told me that my item was ready. He's like, oh, okay, no problem. It was the, you know, the key clay. And I was like, yeah, it was. And so he came out and we finished the transaction, and I told Sam, I was like, hey, you know, I just noticed this today, but I have really small hairline cracks on the top of my zipper on both sides. There's about 3 of them. And he looked at it and he was like, okay, well, I mean, it's in good condition. You know, obviously you take care of your bags. And so what we'll go ahead and do is we'll exchange it. No problem. I was like, wow. I was excited because I didn't expect that. I mean, I kind of did, but I didn't know for sure. Because on the Facebook post, some people had said, oh, I came in and they said that there was nothing they could do, blah, blah, blah. But they had their bag for like 2 years or 3 years. I had only had it a year and a half. So he was like, okay, no problem. He looked it up in the system. He found my receipt because I didn't carry it with me. I don't even know where the receipt is for this bag, to be honest. But I didn't carry it with me. So he looked it up in the system. He found it. He said, okay, no problem. It is a year and a half old. We'll go ahead and exchange it for you for equal or more value, whatever you want. So when I was driving up there, I had been thinking about, you know, if they exchange it, what do I want? So I had already thinking I would upgrade for a bandouliere for sure. Because when I got my bag, I mean, I love my bag. I truly love my bag. My 35, original Speedy 35. But, you know, because I do have a 1.5-year-old, it's just not convenient when we're out. I mean, I do always have the stroller so I can put it on top of the stroller, like I said, and it's, you know, obviously they're not on the floor and not hanging by the handles like this. I mean, I think that's fine too. I don't think that's an issue either because they would be hanging on my arm regardless. So it could be hanging on the stroller like this, or I could set it on top too, and it's, you know, obviously more distributed, not pulling on the canvas if it's on top of the stroller. So I just really was thinking about getting a bandouliere in a smaller size. And so I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I wanted to get the bandouliere, get a bandouliere, period, a bandouliere, or if I wanted to exchange it for the 35. Because if I was going to get a new bag, I was either going to get the exact same bag that I got